Hey guys, as promised, here's our next episode on Let's Talk with the Saw about Pennyworth. So we're going to talk about season 2, episode 9,
What a great episode.
and yeah, it's titled Paradise Lost. So the general gist of this episode is that Thomas, Martha, Pennyworth, and
Alfie.
his other buddy there. I can't
Lucius?
remember. No, not Lucius, but his other buddy, the orange,
The Scottish guy?
the Scottish
Yeah,
fellow. They what's his name? I've got it right here. Just a sec. Dave Boy.
Dave Boy,
Yeah.
yes.
So they're gonna. The basic gist
Davey
is
Boy.
they're going to break into the Raven Union headquarters. They're gonna steal Stormcloud so that it can't be used, and then they're gonna save the day, as it were. So now, if you guys watched last week's episode, you notice I threw something in there, but I didn't even talk about it. I just threw it in right at the end, and it was the surprise that Alfred's father, Arthur Pennyworth,
He's
is
still alive.
So he's in this episode, and so the episode it starts out with Thomas and Martha and Lucius coming to Alfred's mother's house, where Alfred is still recovering from his fight, and telling him and Dave Boy about the mission to go steal Stormcloud. And they
Stormcloud.
need to do this so that nobody dies and blah 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 blah. They talk about it being a suicide mission. They don't want to go. They do want to go. Back and forth like this.
And his mother was...
His mother was
Isn't she come a long way?
Yeah, she's beautiful
Answering the
in
door
it.
with a gun in her hand. I laughed. That was so funny.
Yeah. And
Good old Mrs. P.
he's like, but Mom,
Yeah.
you say fuck.
Yeah.
Not in company. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's a great show. I'm enjoying every minute of it.
I
really
am too. So anyway, they finally agree that they're going to go because they want to stop Stormcloud. They don't want it to be deployed. And
I'm waiting for Salt to get blown away.
yeah, so off they go. And then, of course, at the same time, the two sisters and Salt's girlfriend are infiltrating at the same time.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we'll get lucky and Salt will get peppered with a bunch of bullets.
you never
Salt,
know.
pepper, get
yeah,
it?
I know. There we go.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold it. There it is.
There it is.
The drum roll. Thank you.
Okay. No. So anyway, they head off, and of course they get in because with Thomas being CIA, the CIA is technically
He can
still allied with the Raven Union, so he can get in and
They're Raven, all right.
Yeah, they basically use the ploy of that he's bringing Lucius Fox back. In they go. They get captured after getting Stormcloud. They do get it, but then they get captured, and then they start being questioned and
Beaten and all that stuff.
And then Alfred finds out his father's alive.
It gives him the heights of hell.
And he goes right off on his father, and his father tries to convince him to just
Join them.
and all this stuff.
Don't waste.
And finally,
Don't waste your batteries, he said.
Yeah.
That was so
Yeah.
funny.
yeah, don't waste your batteries.
Yeah.
Pop. Yeah, but so finally they basically get to a point when they're brought in to this room, and Alfred's talking to his father again, and he can't seem to convince him to change, and so his father's basically like, okay, well, I've got a gun here, use it and we'll escape or whatever.
Yeah.
And basically turns the gun on the guards that are there. They
Peppers them.
Yeah. And they end up escaping with
The old man.
Stormcloud, as we find out at
And
the
the
end.
old man.
And the old man, yeah. And at the same time, like I said, the women, they sneak in and they manage to get out as well. Mm-hmm. And so
Her and
now
Alfie had a nice little hug there, a nice
Yeah.
little moment in the hall there.
I know,
It was
which
cute.
they hadn't seen each other since season 1.
I know. It was really cool to see.
So anyway, it ends with them getting away with Stormcloud, and basically, Salt no longer has it to use. So it'll be interesting to see where the next episode
I
goes
was just
and
going to
how
say
it
that. I
ends.
wonder where they're going to go with this.
Because the next one's the last episode of the season.
Oh, geez, already. God.
So it'll be interesting to see how they're going to end it off and what they're going to do with it. I was just like, oh man, the whole time I was just like, this is so awesome. The whole episode, I was just blown away by it. It was really good.
It was your edge of your seat the whole time.
Yeah,
it was really good.
It was really good. And so, I mean, it will be interesting to see how things go. And of course, also during the episode, Thomas and Martha did profess their love to each other.
Yep.
And they agreed to get married.
After a little bit of a
so they agreed to get married, so they're going to get married. So we're starting to see the foundations of that.
Yep. Quite a weird
Alfred
couple.
went back and saw his old girlfriend.
Yep, that's right.
And spent the night with her.
Prior to heading into almost certain death. So
yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. And of course, the women escaped with Lord Harwood's ally.
That's right. The woman. Yeah, that's right.
They rescued her.
They did rescue her. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So
maybe she'll take over instead of Salt if they can get get him out of there.
And if everything kind of goes the way it should,
she's a little more sensible
then it'll probably. And of course, the Queen and the Prime Minister had another little moment.
Oh yeah, right in the hall there too. Yeah.
Where they.
Why is it always in the hall? I don't know. But anyway.
I don't know. So it was a really, really, really cool episode. And it was nice to see. I like I said to you off air before, I said I wish they kind of had shown how they got out.
Yeah.
Because they didn't.
No, they didn't. They jumped right to it.
They just kind of jumped.
Showed them when the car heading out. So.
Yeah, they just kind of jumped.
They called them from the car and told them.
But I would have liked to have seen how they got out because, I mean, like there would have been an awful lot of Raven Union guards and stuff they would have had to fight their way through, I would have thought. So anyway, well, but whatever.
They got it. That's the main thing.
They got away with it. And it was hard to believe that it was such a little tiny vial,
I know, it would cause such damage.
Kill so many people and stuff. But
well, look at COVID.
Yeah, that's true. So anyway, hopefully it, we'll get to see some sort of, I don't know.
Leveling out?
No, some sort of wrap in a good sense to this whole thing. Like,
you don't mean yo rap, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, like just kind of a good wrap to the season rather than I don't want to be left hanging for another year.
Okay, you don't want a cliffhanger.
I don't mind a cliffhanger. It's just I don't want to be left hanging on so many things. Like I like it's one thing to have a cliffhanger. Like as an example, Star Trek did it with Next Generation when they did the best of both worlds. Captain Picard got captured, got assimilated by the Borg. And, it ended with, are they going to blow up the Borg cube with Captain Picard on it or not, right? And
right.
That was just like, that was the one thing. Are they going to rescue, or are they going to kill Captain Picard? Like, that was how it was, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Whereas, I don't want it to be like, okay, well, they don't tie up the story with the two sisters. They don't tie up the Stormcloud thing. They don't tie up
too many loose ends hanging.
I don't want to have a whole whack of loose ends. Okay. I don't mind if they ended on a cliffhanger, but don't leave a whole lot of other things. Like wrap some other stuff up. You know what I mean? Like tie some other ends up so that when you start a new season, you can start with different storylines and different things to kind of flow throughout the season and stuff. That's how I kind of like seasons to end. I don't mind cliffhangers. I just don't want it to be like, well, it's a cliffhanger, but on top of it, they never wrapped up this, they never wrapped up that, they never wrapped up this. Yeah. There's all these little other loose ends that aren't necessarily a big thing, but they're still there.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. Let's hope it works.
So I mean, I guess that's what I'm saying. But I hope they wrap things in a.
Well, they only have an hour to do it.
Yeah, I know.
So don't hold your breath, but.
Yeah, it's more like 50 minutes, but
still,
Anyway.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see if they do, but so I'm looking forward to it to see what happens, and
here's hoping.
See whether or not they actually end up ending the war or
going to America or
who knows.
Whatever. Yeah.
So, but I mean, overall, the episode was like you said. It was like you're on the edge of your seat the whole time watching. It's a really fantastic episode. They do a whole lot of action in it. Like it's not like it's dull.
Not even close.
There's lots of things going on in it. There's lots of. It's funny that there's a lot of, I've said this before. There's a lot of fascism in the Raven Union, and how they're almost like Nazis. Like it's funny that they're so much like that, and I find it pretty funny that the army backs them and not the Queen. Like it's very.
Weirder things have happened historically, if you know anything about history.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I know, but just one of those things. But overall, I thought it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was a really good show.
I'm enjoying it. What about you guys? Have you been watching it? Have you been enjoying it? Because we can't be the only ones that are enjoying it.
Oh no, I mean, geez, I think everybody's got to be enjoying Pennyworth.
Yeah.
It's just phenomenal. It's a great show.
Tell us what you think, please. I'd like to know.
Yeah, what do you want to have happen next season? Are you hoping for some really?
They
good
are coming
stuff?
back, right?
I have no idea. I would assume so.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
hoping.
the thing. See, you never know, right? Like
That's the problem.
They don't
sometimes
always.
with...
They don't always say that it's been renewed. I will say now the show is written by a woman. I think her name is Hannah. I'd have to look it up, but I believe her name's Hannah something. And I will say, man, like she is one freaking phenomenal writer.
Oh, it's a great.
Because like I've noticed every episode says written by and Hannah something or whatever, and I'm just like, man, like unless that's a guy with a girl's name, I mean, she's doing a phenomenal job.
Whoever it is,
because she's really, really a good writer. Like,
I'm in.
Yeah,
you got me.
Too. Me too. And I mean, I don't say that just to point it out the fact that, but it's like, I mean, here's a show that's really, really phenomenal, and not the type of show you would normally probably think would be written by a woman.
No.
And maybe that's.
No, that's not. No, it's not. But it's just
maybe
not...
that's because normally it's based on comic book characters and stuff. Not to say that women aren't into comic books and stuff; they are, but it's just the type of show that it is doesn't strike me as something you would normally see a woman write. I guess. I mean, maybe there's more of it now than there ever was, but
it's a different world now.
Yeah, but I mean, she's doing a marvelous job. It's fantastic, and congrats to her because it's beautiful.
Yep.
It's a great show.
Very well done.
Yeah. The writing is
Kudos.
superb. The writing is superb. The
acting is
the
superb.
Acting
The
is
casting
superb.
is
the casting
well.
is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
The set designs, the special effects, everything they do is just like this show is boom. It's
worth its salt.
It's really
no
good.
pun intended.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying it thoroughly. So yeah,
me too.
Great.
So yeah, let us know what you guys think. Are you enjoying the show? Are you really into it? Is there something that you're hoping happens? If they get a season 3, which I'm really hoping they do, and come back with it. What do you want them to do? In
They
it?
better have a season 3.
Yeah,
You're not going to leave me on a.
I know, Frig. It'll be interesting to see. So. Make your comments, leave them below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check us out on superlativeradio.com. You can see all of our stuff there. And check out our other channels under the channels tab.
Yep.
Like and subscribe on those. And we will catch you guys next week for the final episode of Pennyworth.
And more Falcon.
The next episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Correct. That's what we'll be doing.
Yep.
We're here.
All right. So in the meantime, take care of everything and make sure you keep safe and
stay healthy
next week.
See you later, guys.